Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Monday the 24th of July. Now I'm going to give you a 2-card tarot reading for today, which I hope will give you a message of guidance or help you along your way today. If you are new to this channel, please do like and subscribe. It's always nice to get a new subscriber. And if you'd like to leave me a comment, please do. I always reply. Right, let's see what we've got. Okay. Right, 1 and 2. All right, we've got the 9 of Wands and we've got the King of Pentacles. It's strange, they both seem to be sitting on their little own little area. I wouldn't say it was a throne as such, but they're both, one's sitting on a mountain and one's sitting under a tree. It kind of looks like they're both in their, in their place, doesn't it? They've found their place, but let's look at their expressions. Do they look particularly happy? Which one of these are you more drawn to? It's always very telling, actually, if you really feel that you're drawn to one and really don't get the other one, because they do seem to be in very different places. So if we look at the 9 of Wands for a start. This lady looks like she's almost had to fight to be where she is. I wonder whether she's managed to get herself into that area and then set fire to those wands as a way of protection. She's got the lioness next to her. Obviously, don't forget it's Leo season, so I fully expect to see quite a few lions popping up in the various tarot cards that we've got. But she does seem to be on her guard. She does seem to be protecting herself. Now, is she putting those barriers up because she doesn't want to let people in? Or she's just a bit afraid of moving off of that point and pushing herself out of her comfort zone? I really feel like there is a message here about limiting your opportunities when you are protecting yourself just a little bit too much. Obviously, it's great to have healthy boundaries. We should all have those and respect other people's. But this seems like a little bit too small for me. This feels like, I'm sure if she's managed to get to this point, there's lots more she can be doing. And I feel like this is a waste of talent in some way. So I do feel like this message here for everybody is not to sell yourself too short. Sometimes it's good to want to just shut yourself away, take back your energy if other people have been taking that a little bit too much and you're a bit worn out and you might need to regroup. But I don't feel like this is a place that you want to be spending for a really long time. This is not a fun place to spend, years and years and years. This is almost like a holding place. And that could be, I feel like if I'm giving a collective message, I feel like that could be a message for somebody that maybe's just had so much going on. They need a little bit of time out and they just want a bit of quiet time. I know we did say that the Cancer season was quite mentally and sometimes physically exhausting for some people. So you might just be setting this week aside to go, do you know what? I'm going to do nothing this week. I'm going to read a book. I'm going to sit. I'm going to relax. I'm not going to talk to anyone. And that's brilliant. We all should be a little bit more selfish in that respect and do this. But I really want to stress that I feel that this is just a short term to get yourself back to the fiery energy that that keeps you going and keeps you planning on your dreams. But I do feel like this is a little pause, a necessary pause, because maybe these wands indicate fire, maybe have burnt yourself out a little bit. All right, I do feel the Leo season's got lots of exciting opportunities for us, but you've got to be in the right frame of mind and you've got to be physically well for it. I totally get this card myself. I'm absolutely exhausted at the moment. I've just feel like I've been probably doing a little bit too much. So I shall certainly be taking the message from this one. So let's then move on to our King of Pentacles, where he looks a little bit more content, I guess. I do love the King of Pentacles in the fact that if you were to lay all the tarot cards out, the way I do them, I do Swords, Cups, Wands, Pentacles. So here's like the very last card in the pack. And if you've managed to navigate yourself through every tarot card and every message and every theme that they conjure up, I guess by the time you get to the King of Pentacles, you should feel quite proud of what you've achieved. I like the area that he's in, dare I say, a little bit more than this one. I think you could spend a bit more time here. The sky looks a bit lighter, doesn't it? It doesn't look so daunting or threatening. He's got crystals. Also, I do love me crystals. He's got beautiful nature around him. And you probably can't see, but there are little spirit beings. There's one just here. It's just like that idea of really being connected and understanding that within nature there's stuff we can't see, but we're connected to it, and having that real kind of spiritual realm in these cards. Although the King of Pentacles is a very grounded energy, he's got that connection to spirit as well. So it's like having the whole package, and being very content with your place in the world and what you're doing and what you're achieving, and just feeling really, really very proud of yourself. So I feel like this card is a step away from this card. I feel like this card came out first because maybe we're just feeling like, oh, I've got plans and I know what I want to do, I just haven't got the energy to do them at the moment. So that's fine. You cannot be, you know, skipping along your life path every minute of the day. You do need to rest sometimes, but I do feel like the King of Pentacles is coming in to remind us to keep our eye on the prize. Like I say, in my world, I feel like he's always the last card. It's just like the goal, what you're going to be attaining, what you're going to be reaching. So if you have got some wonderful plans and wonderful ideas of what you want to do with your life, that doesn't mean that they're all going to go out the window if you take a few days out. Sometimes it just really is necessary. And you know what, everybody is entitled to take a break sometimes. So yeah, maybe you've got holiday planned, or maybe you've got a holiday coming and you just don't feel like you're going to get there because, oh, another 2 weeks of work or something along those lines. But I do feel that there's just an element of recognizing that if you're in a bit of a low energy because you're worn out or tired or not feeling so good, it can make your bigger picture seem further away than it actually is. And we lose a little bit of sight of, you know, what's really going on when we are feeling like we need to sort of protect ourselves and shut ourselves down from the world a little bit, okay? So I do feel like this bigger picture, this King of Pentacles, will come back in our sights, and it will maybe in a day or two, but I really do feel like the emphasis today is on just taking a bit of time out and resting and listening to what your mind and body need. And yeah, obviously there's that idea of just putting those protective barriers in around you as well. So if there are people that drain your energy, just be very aware that if they are doing it at the moment. Okay, I'll be back again tomorrow with another reading for you. So I look forward to seeing you then. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.